Esa es la parte 3 de Metal Gear.
Sustancia.
Engranaje de metal sólido. Ah, se puso en inglés otra vez, ¿por qué?
Sustancia. Oh, se reinicia. Hace dos juegos que se reinician esos series.
Y le han puesto Substance.
¿Qué es lo que agrega el Substance? Yo ni me acuerdo.
El Substance agregó el Snake Tales. No me acuerdo si el European Extreme, creo que también. Y el Skateboard, pero aquí no está.
La versión completa es, creo que la de Xbox. Substance. Que esa sí trae todo.
¿No salió el Substance? No mames, tengo bien poquitas balas de la Soco. ¿El Substance no salió para el Play 2 también?
La verdad, no sé.
No, es que ya revivieron eso.
No me acuerdo. Pues yo igual jugué la Substance. De PC.
¿Qué tarjeta me dio
Pero.
el Ninja? O la 2, ¿no?
Sí, Level 2.
Oye, el sensor debería tirarlo el pinche Raiden porque creo que ya no lo ocupas nunca. Debería ser como el Resident Evil.
Ah, pero pues aquí no es como que tengas inventario.
Ah, no, pero pues da hueva escolar por todo. Creo que la Tokugawa es la que sirve aquí. Ni sepa dónde voy. ¿Qué tengo que hacer para empezar? Ah, conseguir el AK, ¿no?
Seguirla acá, sí. Es que ya la Armory.
Necesito munición. Creo que está abajo, ¿no? El warehouse, ya. EF. Tal Cypher. El guardia de arriba creo que ya no está. Oh, fuck. No manches. Bueno, aquí no llegan guardias. No sé por qué. Se supone que literalmente aquí enfrente deberían estar los guardias. Whatever. ¿Qué más da otra alerta? Poner de las minas. No sé si ya se quitaron. Todavía hay minas. Vamos a tratar de evitarlas, pero... Bien. Dura mucho aquí el chafa. Más que en el 1.
¿Cuánto dura en el 1? ¿Menos del
Creo
minuto?
que la mitad. Ajá. No manches que reaparecieron esos también. Estoy harto de ustedes. Oh, fuck. Ay, se van a alertar porque maté a este. Bueno, igual ya estaba en caution. So. Ah, pero van a mandar replacements. That sucks. Ha cogido a uno.
Send the replacement guard for the area. Huh?
Me gusta cómo dice eso, send a replacement guard for the area. Están muy juntitos esos dos. ¡Hey! ¿No le dijo freeze? Ya me acabé la munición. Pues aún sin munición le puedes decir freeze, ¿no?
Sí. No, es
Espero.
con que le...
No, con que no
¿Cosa?
dispare, ¿no? Con que no intente disparar, porque
Ujú.
si intento disparar va a ser el chic de que ya no tengo munición. ¿Pentasemina, en serio? Ah, es que ya se viene el sniper. Creo. ¿O no? O creo que casi ya lo voy a poder conseguir, pero no. Oh. Bueno, pues ya se murió este güey. Supone que hay otro abajo. ¿Dónde está? Oh, ya hay balas. Creo que sí voy a ir por ellas. Es una hueva, pero... Oh, ¿dónde era? No.
Nothing here.
Raiden. Métete ahí. Raiden. Socom. Ahí está el de aquí abajo.
Who's there?
Ahora sí lo tengo que esconder. Aunque sé que atrásita. Oh, y si viene por acá. Ah, no lo vio. Ni se asomó. Ahora... Uy.
Who's there?
Oh, bien. Va a venir por acá. Y lo va a poder coger. No hay nada. Van a ver la sangre, pero creo que no van a sospechar.
Creo que sí entran ahí, ¿eh?
Creo que entran si me... Si hacen including. Pero ahorita no deberían entrar.
Ah, sí, es cierto, no tienes ningún
No
status.
sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Se supone que ahí está la sangre. Deberían quedarse como... Bro, fuck. ¿Ya se fueron? No. ¿Llegaron por arriba? Ah, y si esos güeyes te ven, si es alerta automática. Oh, aquí es donde están. Ya estoy traumado por el 1. Aquí no hay láser ni nada, ¿verdad?
Ah, no, que yo recuerde y no.
¿Qué es el AK? ¿La M4 dónde está?
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise
el Leia
yourself
no lo
as the
puedes
enemy,
conseguir
you
aquí
don't want
en
to be
este
carrying
juego.
an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Qué lástima. ¿Dónde consigues la M4? Todas las balas que tiene.
Y se van bien rápido.
Ah, sí. Ah, oh, creo que con estos controles no puedo apuntar sin disparar con este. Se podían en el PlayStation porque eran sensibles a la presión, pero... Que yo sepa, el DualShock 2 y el DualShock 3 son los únicos controles así.
¿El 4 no lo tiene?
Pues quién sabe, ¿eh? A lo mejor sí. Pero pues casi ningún juego aprovecha esa función de los... De la... sensibilidad de la presión.
Es que honestamente Sensibilidad de presión de botones así tal cual. Pues casi nadie les presta atención porque pues, casi nadie los usa.
Oh, aquí hay Es que yo siento que tampoco es buena idea.
Ese hay láser.
Ajá. Porque pues son botones, al final de cuentas no es muy fácil como presionarlo despacito, sobre todo si estás en una situación como tensa, por decirlo así.
Yep.
Es mucho más fácil asignar ese tipo de tareas a los triggers. Bueno, tengo la M4. Lasers. Ah, aquí está la M9. Al fin, ¿ya para qué? Ya casi llegamos a la segunda parte del Big Shell y en la segunda parte casi no hay tanto stealth como en esta, entonces la M9 no va a ser tan útil. No manches, sí maté a todos. Otra vez. Bueno. Aquí creo que ya puedo usar el
Jack, is that you?
traje, ¿no? Y los ciphers creo que no sospechan.
Antes de entrar en los pasillos, no sé la verdad. Nunca lo intenté.
Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on. Isn't
Que te mola.
what?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so
Chach.
confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
No. Vamos a ver qué opina Mr. X.
Ay, Jack.
¿Y el Steelman? Ah, qué raro, ¿dónde está el Steelman?
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
Grey Fox. No sé, yo siento que el ninja de aquí tiene un acento muy extraño. Ah, no sé dónde están las minas. Ya ni están los ciphers. Oh, güey, sí están. Ah, whatever, ya pasé. ¿Se puedo tirar esa cámara? Oh. Pues no tengo el radar, así que vamos así, tranquilos. Creo que en los Metal Gear que siguen ya te... Si destruyes una cámara, creo que sí activas el caution, lo cual es molesto. Pero aquí no. A mí tiene sentido porque pues obviamente el güey que está en el cuarto de seguridad pues se alertaría, ¿no? Si una cámara deja de funcionar. Pero pues aún así es molesto.
Significa B de U.
Y sí sabía, ya no me acuerdo.
Para empezar, ¿son siglas en inglés o en español?
Sí, son en inglés porque en inglés igual. Fuck. Creo que necesito un scan de retina, pero no recuerdo si es aquí o abajo.
Está abajo.
Sí, ok.
Aquí ni hace falta que los mate.
De hecho, no, ¿verdad? Y van a revivir. Creo que es un desperdicio, ¿no? De hecho, yo tengo la M9. Es que me da... No sé, no usa...
Esa cosa no sirve, luego la regla. Creo.
Me da cosa pasar al lado de ellas. Siento que van a...
Si
Van a
vas corriendo, sí.
Van a sospechar. Vamos a esconderlos. Ni siquiera es necesario hacer esto, pero... Es divertido. Bueno, si haces esto, creo que sí sospechan de ti.
Ah, sí.
Porque nadie más puede hacer eso. Ok, esta cámara es la que no puedes... De una vez. No recuerdo si era B1 o B2. Ah, esa es la retina.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared.
Ok, aquí están los hostages, ¿no?
Sí.
¿El B2 para qué era entonces? Según yo sabía algo ahí.
A ver, güey, checa. La neta no me acuerdo que hay en Windows.
Sí, vamos a ver.
Ahí está el nodo.
You say nerds. Vamos a curarnos. Ok, aquí está. Ok, aquí están los hostages. ¡Oy! ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡Fuck! No sabía que pasaba eso.
It's the enemy.
¿Se quitó el traje cuando chocaste con él?
Sí. Bueno,
Retinol
voy a activar la cutscene para huir de aquí.
you are cleared to enter.
No es lo que esperaba, pero estoy satisfecho.
Exacto. Era la manera más fácil. Raiden, ponte el video. Bro. Creo que nunca había activado esa cutscene sin tener puesto el video. Oh.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's.
Que no necesito la
So
cosa para
use the
escuchar.
directional microphone to locate him. You
¿Ya lo
don't have a
tengo?
directional microphone,
Bro.
however. Find one first.
Te lo dio
Microphone is
el
the only
No.
ninja,
way
¿no?
of identifying Ames among
Parece que no.
all the other hostages.
Me dio el teléfono
Oh.
The
celular.
directional microphone
Ah.
should be somewhere in the core
Ya
of
me acuerdo
Shell
dónde tienes
Entonces va a
que
estar en el
ir.
B2.
Have you searched
Sí,
for
está en el B2. Donde está el...
Ay,
¿Cómo se llama? El pajarito, el perico.
Ah, sí que le puse a enseñar una frase, ¿no?
Yeah.
Bueno, igual no se pusieron. Tengo que tener cuidado de no chocar con nadie. No, no vengas. A ver las revistas. Mira, hay una de China. Ah, no. Es Japón. My dog.
Doc.
Gold.
Un gato ahí.
No sé qué es esto. Se ve como Silent Hill. ¿Silent Hill 4? No. Your aims, right? Necesito el nodo. ¿Dónde estaba? Ahí. Pull these nuts. What? What's up? Babi. No entiendo qué es ese close-up. ¿Por qué me quieren enseñar esa parte? Aquí
nomás te está enseñando los güeyes que
You
hacen,
have
las
the
cosas que
directional
hacen.
microphone.
Oh.
According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Oh. Quiero hacer el easter egg, pero... ¡Uy! Este güey me pasó a un lado. Pero pues tendría que deshacerme de todo. Creo que más adelante ya está libre aquí. ¿No? Bueno, esto fue fácil. What? Ah, aquí es al revés, ¿verdad? Bueno, ahora esperar a que venga este vato. ¿Ya se le olvidó que me lo madré o qué?
Debe ser otro.
Ni siquiera lo maté, ¿no?
Freeze!
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Y luego se desmayan cuando lo haces.
Right. One of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's.
Ames.
So use the directional
Ames.
microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your
Espera, ¿puedo
retreat
matar a
and call in
los
the
guardias de
reinforcements.
aquí o no?
You won't make it out of the room.
No,
The mission
¿No
will
puedo?
be over if you're discovered.
no. En
Dodge
cuanto
your disguise and
te
report
cachan,
Ames while deflecting
es
the enemy's suspicion.
te rodean. Que es una cutscene, creo.
Pero no los puedo matar sin que me descubran. Like. Vamos a usar la M9. Vamos a grabar.
Jack, is that
Bueno, a lo
you?
mejor se asustan los renes, ¿no? Quién sabe.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine. Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
Algo.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but
You know, sometimes Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything about what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Ay, Rosita.
Rosita fresita. ¿Cómo lo voy a hacer para...?
Parece ser que no puedes porque siempre están comunicándose.
Ajá, sí, parece que no voy a poder, dormirlos ni siquiera, pero...
Reporting no problems in the hall on
En cuanto
B1
saque el
in the
directional
Shell 1 core.
microphone, si me ve alguien me va a sospechar, ¿no?
No,
Porque
te
tengo
tienes que agachar para empezar.
Se va a ver raro agachado aquí, pero bueno. Vamos a esperar a que se voltee. Your aims, right? The mic.
Your aims,
Suena como
aren't
nombre
you?
de rapero. D-Mike.
Sí.
Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the
aims,
hall on
aren't you?
B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Pues no, no es.
Aquí está la Killary.
La Killary.
¿Cuál es la que sí se escama un chingo? ¿Esta?
Ella, sí.
Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you?
Oh, shit.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What are you up to?
Oh, oh. Perdón, güey. ¿Si eres esa viejita? Oh. Ahí vio eso.
¿Fue what? Hasta parece que lo hizo a propósito.
¿Qué? Oh, este güey de acá.
Sí.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Your aims, aren't you?
El raid. Super sos.
Aims. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
The Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lulelo, just like you.
What?
La Lilulelo.
You're here to find out where the president is.
Creo que era obvio que iban a tener una cámara ahí.
Yeah.
Me da risa que los celos nomás tienen un monitor específicamente para esa cámara. No tiene ningún otro monitor. Está en la habitación de al lado, ¿no?
Are you on?
Right here. Do
Parece
you
que
really know where the
sí.
president is?
Almost certainly.
Definitely
He was
not.
moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a
What?
failsafe,
¿Cómo es
the
posible eso?
input must
Oh
also
my
be
god,
written
typo.
from the
Además.
even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The
Shit.
entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
Ahí viene el Solid Snake.
That's him?
Parece que camina
Use
como
the
Drácula.
microphone to listen in.
Si tú sabes lo del Johnny aquí, ¿no?
Sí, pero no me acuerdo si es para la izquierda o la derecha.
Por acá, ¿no? Aquí. ¿No tiene subtítulos lo de Johnny?
Parece que no.
Está como cagando. Bueno, vamos a ponerle atención a la historia mejor.
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago, so it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
Pero ¿cómo es que él sí puede decir
Any effect
Patriots?
on it?
No me acuerdo si el presidente dice Patriots también o dice Lali. Creo que sí dice Patriots. ¿Presidentes no le ponen nanomáquinas entonces para que no puedan decir?
Yo ni sabía que las nanomachines hacían que no pudieras decir a Patriots.
Sí, cuando hay alguien que dice Lali Lulero es porque le pusieron nanomáquinas para evitar que diga The Patriots. Por eso como el comandante de los Marines, el Ocelot al principio dice que le va a regresar el Metal Gear a los Patriots, ¿no? Y el comandante dice Lali Lulelo, porque no puede decir Patriots. Y el Ames también.
Big brain moment.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
Shalashaska, me gusta ese nombre.
What about you?
La wife.
De hecho, sí.
Where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe, but even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Pobre Olga. Todo así en el baño, Johnny.
Pero
Vamos, se volvió loco los...
Damn right arm. Liquid. It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent
¿pa' qué
on
te
that
lo
arm,
pones?
De
The
hecho.
best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
LOL, los franceses.
There's something
Lo de
going
Maximiliano.
on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Rey. Mi rey.
Is that
Quírete, mi
really
rey.
Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible.
Es lo que nunca entendí. ¿Por qué dijo que era Solid Snake? Doesn't make any
¿En
sense.
sólidos?
Anyway,
Ajá.
what did you manage to catch?
They
Puede crear
said the
confusión,
password
I
input
guess.
was complete.
I thought so.
I guess.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Emma.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average
Emma.
nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
Usa
One
metros.
of the key movers of
Como todos los
world economy
científicos.
stops functioning. It could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
¿Y no te lo quedan Sons of Liberty?
No sé.
¿Será porque es el título del juego? Digo, el subtítulo.
Ajá, y pues también es el título de los malos de este juego, I guess. Bueno, lo que quiere crear el grupo, ¿no? Del Solid. Pero pues según yo sí tiene traducción porque es el mismo nombre del grupo de los Founding Fathers de Estados Unidos, pero bueno. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Ah, ponerme like y me dan 10 segundos.
What do you think you're doing?
Siento que es mucho tiempo.
Ya sé.
I'm ill, you see.
No dice nada el Raiden.
DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames.
Colonel.
They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
Oh, así se muere.
Oh my god, Fox die.
Which team are you with?
Se-
Show me your face.
según yo le daba un balazo en la cabeza.
You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
El cabello.
We meet at last. Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
You, but you died.
Mocha la otra mano, mocha la otra mano.
Leave this to me.
¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Oh, están
No
en
más
caution.
oír.
Bro. Y ya no sirve el VDU, ¿no?
Por el momento creo que no. Porque estás en caution hasta que salgas de...
Ah, ya me
Entonces,
quitaron
show.
el... No, ya me quitaron el...
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
El pasamontañas y ya no lo puedo tener
It's
otra vez.
unfortunate.
Por eso
However, we do
ya no
at least
sirve.
know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping
No mames,
from me?
coronel.
I'm not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Oh, shit, ¿qué hago aquí?
Freeze!
Salir corriendo, no más.
Ay. Te dejaré vivir por ahora. No, no es cierto, te voy a matar. Sorry, fam. Oh. ¡Raiden!
What was that sound?
No funcionó el auto-aim ahí. Oh, fuck.
Super me dio risas ahí.
Not again.
Adiós. Casi me vas a acabar. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? ¿La armería otra vez?
Pues salir.
Me dieron tarjeta, ¿no? Creo que ocupo el sniper. O el stinger, algo así.
Sí, vas a ocupar el sniper.
Porque si voy hacia, pues, al puente, van a hacer que me regrese. ¿Cómo dura el caution? Veré. Vamos a resetear ahí.
Jack, is that you?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Nope.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Oh, no.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I
Raiden
knew?
icono trans.
Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Sé que hay una explicación para Rose, pero realmente no me gusta la gente que es así como que quiere saber absolutamente todo. Like, come on.
Nothing here.
Ay, bien este güey. No le di. Me gusta que cuando tocan al otro guardia muerto, desaparece. ¿Qué dice ahí? RGB. Oh, las granadas.
Enemy personnel on board. All units maximum alert.
Wait, what?
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Pues no mate otro, ¿sí? ¿Por qué se pusieron en caution? Neko. Oh, esos tienen full armor.
Is there somebody there?
Damn. Esos tienen escopeta. No, Neko. ¿Qué más iba a hacer? Oh, sí, quiero el Stinger. PSG. Aquí está el PSG. ¿Y el Stinger cuándo te lo dan? ¿Te lo dan aquí o...? Ah, el Stinger ya me acordé. No, creo que nomás ocupo el PSG. Pero ese es el Tranquilizer o es el otro. No, no es el Tranquilizer. Tranquilizante no recuerdo cuánto le dan.
El tranquilizante es opcional, según yo.
Sí, es opcional, pero no. Pero creo que sí me haría el paro para más adelante.
El Stinger te lo van a dar ahorita.
Sí, ya me acordé. Ese sí es a huevo. Y no lo tienes que ir a conseguir.
Exactamente.
Ok. Morido este. ¿Dónde me faltó checar? Ya chequé. Oh. Este güey. Pues creo que ya vi todo, a menos que... No, abajo creo que solo hay una habitación y ya... Ya fue eso. Ya, vámonos aquí. Vámonos para arriba. ¿Tengo chaff? Ya. ¿Cómo odio esta habitación?
¿Por qué? Hay cajas tan bonitas.
Pues sí, pero... No sé, no me gusta estar en ella. Qué bueno que ya no estoy en ella. Pues es que es de esas habitaciones en la que a cada rato le hablan a los guardias a ver si están bien. Y pues... Y también la bomba fue difícil de localizar. Oh, shit. Fíjate. Oh, no.
Enemy sighted.
Vaya, vaya.
Oh, espero que no vengan de acá. No, no quería venir por acá abajo, pero bueno, ni modo. Bueno, yo tengo la M9.
Nothing here.
There's somebody there.
Oh, shit. Está bien ciego ese guardia. Oh. Vamos a yitear a este.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams,
¿Cómo le hizo el Pliskin para llegar al Shell 2 entonces
I heard
antes?
them talking about that.
Target the
Ya
control
estaba
units
ahí,
and
¿no?
destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
Pues estaba
What
con
do the
nosotros
control
cuando
units look
estábamos
like?
con el Steel,
Take a
man.
look with your binoculars.
Pero acuérdate que se fue al 2.
Ajá, pero... ¿Entonces pusieron los Semtex después de que el Pliskin cruzó?
That's the Semtex.
I guess.
No, supongo.
And that must be the control unit.
O a lo mejor tenía super grip y se fue para todos lados.
Sí, ya se fue por los tubos.
Jack, is that you?
¿Quién pregunta eso? ¿Quién más?
Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
Ay, no. Hay que matar al Cypher, ¿no? Primero.
No realmente.
Ah,
Hay
no. De hecho,
hay uno arriba del
no hay
Cypher.
que matar al Cypher. Si matamos al Cypher, creo que explota. Todo, creo. Ocupo la droga. ¿Cómo hago más zoom? ¿No puedo? Ah, sí puedo. Adiós.
Raiden, is everything all
bye.
right? Raiden!
Vamos a repetir todo esto. Ok, primero que nada me agacho. Ahí está. ¿Alguna vez hiciste esto?
¿Qué?
Nos puedes poner a dormir.
¿Oh, las gaviotas?
Sí.
Sí.
Sí, no me gusta matarlas, pero sí las pongo a dormir. Se ve chistoso. No, se puede. Bueno, vamos a... Oh. Yo creo que había unos difíciles. Había creo que uno aquí atrás de la bandera, ¿no? Sí, ahí está. Come on. Supongo que la bala debe atravesar la bandera, ¿no? Ahí está. ¿Cuál me falta? Ah, mis ojos.
Hombre.
Creo que hasta el fondo hay una, ¿no? Ahí donde están las... ¿Por aquí? ¿O no? Oh. Ni idea de cuál le falta. Ah, ahí está. Váyanse. ¿Pata todavía? Ni siquiera recuerdo si te dan una alerta cuando... Creo que no.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
Ok.
¿Del Cypher ya lo hiciste?
Ya.
Ya sé dónde está. Ponte en medio de las escaleras.
Ajá.
O sea, no bajes todo.
Ah, como la mitad, ¿sí? Ah, atrás de mí, ¿no?
Atrás, ya.
Ah, sí es cierto, maldito.
Está bien escondido ese.
No manches, no me digas que todavía me faltan más. Sí.
Bro. El que está en la parte de abajo. De izquierda.
¿O
Por
este?
ahí hay uno, ¿no?
Este ya. No, ¿no sabes si hay uno por aquí? ¿Por esta puerta del fondo? Porque veo que hay muchos Semtex, pero no sé si hay uno por ahí.
A lo mejor sí, ¿eh?
Pero no... No he visto como un lugar donde me pueda poner. No, no se ve nada. El dardo. Y se ve como encabronada, ¿no?
Enojada.
¿Y mira? Oh, creo que acá abajo va a haber uno. Yep. No manches. ¿Es en serio? Creo que también en Hard hay más. Creo. ¿Y todavía faltan? Güey. Bueno, al menos ya vi que abajo también puede haber eso. ¿Tal vez hay otro? No. De la bandera ya lo hice. ¿Pueden dar una pista?
Don't try to shoot out control
Ahora habla
units
el
with a
coronel.
handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle. Use the PSG-1 to take out those control units.
Y a veces es más precisa la Socom.
If some pipe or a storage tank gets between you and the control unit, find another vantage point. There will always be a spot that gives you a clear shot. Raiden, you didn't get all the control units. You weren't thorough enough.
Ya se enojó el Snake,
All
digo el Bliskin.
necessarily on the Shell 2 side. Try looking around more.
bueno, Grax.
The control units aren't all necessarily on the Shell 2 side. Try looking around more. The control units aren't all...
Oh. Parece que es la última pista y es la que te dice que básicamente que miras hacia atrás. A lo mejor de este lado. Siento que va a ser mi novia. Lo peor es que me gusta lo que sigue. Pero hay que pasar eso primero.
Ya, no se me ocurre dónde más pudieron haber puesto.
Y creo que en Heart sí hay más. Ay, no puede ser. ¿Es neta que pusieron una aquí?
Bro.
Eso sí es maligno. Esta de aquí, esa que estoy viendo aquí en la del puente, sé que es hard, nomás porque afuera tienes que pararte como de puntitas para verla. Y es una mecánica que estoy seguro que nunca tienes que hacer en normal. Bueno, eso también, de hecho. Sí, tienes que parar de puntitas, si no puedes. Oh. A ver. No puedo apuntar hacia abajo. Ya. Manches.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
Se viene.
All ears.
One of the
Viene
enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
una de mis
Full
peleas
tank.
favoritas.
I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of
Aquí
difference
no serían
between
como
the
3
military
viajes porque son
KA-60 and the civilian
30.
model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Ah, whatever.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon.
Otacon? Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Bueno, si no fuera suficientemente obvio que Pliskin era Snake.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for
Basados.
the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't
I
be
mean,
here.
Snake tenía
Not
como...
even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But
Tenía
that
ahí
also means
hermanos.
that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Pues sí. Están diciendo... Snake está muerto, pero también es el líder de los terroristas. Ah, mamá. Ahora con ese el piloto, ¿no?
Sí, se supone.
Está el Drácula.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. No brother of mine.
Ahórrate todo ese rollo.
Forgotten me? Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
No, todo fue en vano. Igual explotó todo.
Sí, nunca lo entendería eso porque igual explotó, pero ¿no te moriste?
Ajá. O sea, cuando haces game over explota literalmente todo. Pero ahí pues igual explota. Pero no explota tan cabrón. Nanomachines, what? Me gusta la voz del Sólidos.
Curada.
John Segan. La cara del rayo.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
¿Cómo chingados hizo eso el Sólido? El Bump es el piloto. No me acordaba de eso.
Pues tiene experiencia volando. No por nada es Bump.
Jugó Ace Combat.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
Yeah, creo que ningún helicóptero puede contra un fighter. Let's go.
Right, catch!
Snake, quítate. Oh, esta parte. Ah, se quitó. ¿Dónde está? Oh. Oh, oh. Oye, ¿sabes? Me puse a investigar cuántos misiles tenía aproximadamente un avión como esos.
Déjame adivinar, ¿este tiene la mitad o el triple?
Ah, bueno, no como estos, ¿no? No como este del Metal Gear, no, pero como un Fighter Jet en general. Y ya ves que en el Ace Combat tienes como 70 o incluso hasta 90 por ahí. Realmente, según el máximo, así como el máximo total es más o menos como de 12. Pero que es supuestamente muy raro que lleguen a ese número, ¿no? Por lo general son como 2 o 4. Porque los aviones no tienen como un compartimiento realmente de los misiles, lo tienen en la parte de abajo. Este jefe la neta sí es de los más difíciles. Creo que este y... Bueno, no voy a decir cuál, pero hay otro. Solo hay uno más que diré que es más difícil que este. Ah, ¿neta me dio ahí? Ah. Ya, eso no va a ser fácil. La parte de la ración esta creo que desapareció. Híjole.
I'll let you go out in style.
Oh, no. Creo que debería estar mejor en la parte de abajo. Oh. Bro, ¿cuántos misiles son esos?
Bro.
Eso ya ni siquiera en el Ace Combat. Oh. Ah, la voy a usar por si al Snake se le ocurre tirarme otro. Ah. Oh. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, no. No, me agarró aquí arriba. Oh, estoy muerto. I'm dead. ¿Me va a mandar otra?
I'll let you go out in style.
Raiden, guarda esa cosa.
O sea, ¿cómo tienes que matar? O ganarme.
Ya. Ok, creo que ya desperdicié mi chance ahí. ¿Cómo me resbalé? ¡Ah! Ok, ese fue error mío. ¿Cómo le disparé al Snake? Yo que el sólido se hubiera matado primero al Snake.
I'll let you go out in style.
El grito. No. Ya casi, ya casi. ¿Dónde está? Oh, no le di. Uy, ¿cómo me dio eso? Ya se va a acabar. Quítate, Snake, please. Bro, no se quitó el Snake. No. Bueno, ya. Damn. Uy, ahí pierde el ojo. No sé cómo, pero bueno. Le cayó un vidrio, supongo.
Por eso usan gogos cuando vayan a pilotear, ¿no?
Oye, sí es cierto. Se supone que usan por eso. Bueno, por varias razones. Bro. No, pues sí está grandote. Oh no, viene la peor escena del juego. Bueno, esa es la peor escena. No. Momento Naruto.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
The fuck?
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I
Siento que Konami podría hacer juegos entre el 1 y el 2 con Snake de protagonista.
Van a hacer un NFT de eso.
Si quisieran hacer videojuegos. I mean, sí hay como varios gaps en la timeline. Creo que a Big Boss ya lo exprimieron demasiado.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
Que más juegos ha tenido, ¿no?
Pues a este punto creo que sí.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some
Son dos de PSP.
Es el 3.
El 3 y el
dos
Phantom
5.
Ah, bueno, sí, 2 5 técnicamente.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders.
Bueno, supongo que Solid Snake tiene los primeros de MSX. Solid 1, la mitad de este. Bueno, ni siquiera la mitad, ¿no?
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a
4.
heart attack.
Sorry.
Que tiene el Ghost Babel, I guess.
And I know I need
Y el
to
Snake's
be
Revenge.
stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back.
No
I'm with
canon.
you all the way,
No
remember?
cuenta.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Wait, órale. Me pregunto. Casi te obligan aquí a grabar.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut
What is
L.
love,
The core hasn't
baby?
gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. that man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Creo que esa es la única vez en la que el coronel muestra como emoción. Oye, el libro ese que mencionó ahorita el Raiden es un libro que escribió la Anastasia del 1. Creo que lo puedes leer aquí en el Substance.
Se me hace que sí está.
Ajá. Está ahí mucho texto. Y esa es la última mención que hacen a Anastasia en toda la serie. Aquí la manera más estúpida de morir en todo el juego. Pisas la popo, te resbalas. Espero que no me pase. Siempre... ¿Cómo subías hasta acá? ¿Era con un rol? Bueno, no rol, pero... Oye, pero se... La neta no sé cómo subir para allá. Porque si en cuanto apagas las flamas, reaparecen. Entonces no sé ni siquiera cómo supone que le haces, pero bueno. Hay cosas de este juego que ni siquiera yo sé. Ah. ¿Dónde estoy? Ah, todo esto es el 1, 2.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Oye, ¿te pueden descubrir aquí?
Sí.
No mames. Oye, ¿sí puedo cruzar aquí? Con un... No manches. Bro. Ay, ¿pero qué van a hacer? ¿No pueden venir para acá? Oh. Bro. Okay.
Ese grito está todo desganado.
Raiden. Eso fue muy mini. What? Otra vez. Pero ya se cambió la frecuencia. Ah, ya dice Snake. Oh. La del Stillman debería desaparecer. Ya, no sé cómo subir por acá. La neta ni siquiera me acordaba que había guardias. Ni siquiera los puedes ver.
This is not a pretty sight.
Porque no puedes mover la
Hurry up
cámara.
and check the situation.
No, pues ni idea si están mirando para acá. Creo que cuando se voltee. ¡No! No. No.
Ha matado el surf.
No, me va a tirar. O si da cuenta como otra área. Ya con eso. Ah, wey, what? Ah, ya me va a dejar matar. Whatever.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Oh, síguenos ahí. Güey, de que hay pitfalls, ¿no? No puede ir así. Y luego ni siquiera las puedes ver bien. Oh, es esta. Oh, y aquí se hubiera servido tener el grip al máximo, ¿no? Ash. Al menos se viene la mejor parte. Aquí.
What? I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Oh.
The enemy has already
Ay,
entered
¿qué no
the
reaccionar?
nuclear launch code. Secure the president before they can confirm and finalize the code input. The president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
Ahí está.
Right, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
Ryden, you cover the president. Make contact with him before the confirmation of the nuclear launch code. We're going to start repairs on the Kamov. That should keep our hands full for a while. I did a round of Shell 2 during bomb disposal. Let me know if you have any questions.
Have you ever heard of Outer Heaven?
Outer Heaven?
Yeah. Know anything?
No. What about it?
The terrorist
No.
leader mentioned it. Something about being close to reviving Outer Heaven.
Is that right?
Well, do you know anything?
No. But whatever their goal is, they're probably up to no good. We've got to stop them.
Yeah, right.
Güey, ¿del incidente de Outer Heaven no fue conocimiento público?
You know, I thought I heard of AIM somewhere before.
¿Lo están ciberlando?
Would mean we're talking about Nastasha's ex-husband.
Ajá, bueno, el Outer Heaven creo que es el del Metal Gear 1 y el del Zanzibar es el del 2.
Ah, el 2.
Shadow Moses?
Yeah, she helped me out during the Shadow Moses incident. She was also actively involved in the philanthropy organization following the incident.
Where is she now?
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's probably still a heavy smoker.
Nastasha.
Vamp is a member of Dead Cell. Born in Romania, his specialty is knives. But I guess you know that by now. When he was just a kid, he lost his family to a terrorist bomb that went off in a church they were attending.
Oh.
His body pierced by a crucifix, Vamp was buried under the rubble for 2 days before he was finally rescued. During those 2 days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst.
Bro.
That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, Vamp isn't for vampires.
Bueno, eso nunca lo
it's because
entendí.
he's
Según yo, Vamp.
bisexual. Rumor has it, Vamp was the lover of
Oh,
Scott
eso sí no lo
Dolph,
sabía.
the Marine commandant who accidentally died
Oh, no me
2
acordaba.
years ago. Scott Dolph was also the father of Fortune, the Dead Cell leader.
Fortune's old man? But Fortune and Vamp?
You noticed, eh? Not bad for a rookie.
Right.
As you say, Vamp and Fortune are very
Ah, que
close.
dice.
Not
Le dicen Vamp por
lovers,
vampiro
but
y
very
Snake dice
close.
no, es porque es
Friends?
bisexual. What?
No, there's more to their relationship than that.
But Vamp was her
Antes
father's-
acababa ahí el diálogo, ¿no?
Would it have been better if
Ahorita
it was with her mother?
todo eso que dijeron de que era lover de no sé quién lo
Really think
agregaron.
they care what you think.
¿Sí?
Focus on the mission.
Yo recuerdo sí.
By the way, have you ever met the guy before?
No.
But he seemed to know you.
Right. Well, no, it can't be.
What?
Nothing. I told you the Dead Cell is a group of madmen. I wouldn't take anything they say very seriously.
So Iroquois Pliskin was an alias.
Of course.
And the rank of Lieutenant Junior grade?
Made it up.
That's just great. Anyway, I get the Pliskin part, but what about Iroquois?
Iroquois is a Frankified version of the Algonquin word for rattlesnakes. It's what they called their enemies.
Algonquin?
The Algonquin Nation, one of the many groups of Native Americans who used to call Manhattan Island their home. The majority of tribes in what's now the state of New York were a part of the Algonquin Nation.
Lord.
So this was a stronghold of snakes.
By the way, Manhattan means Island of Hills in Algonquin.
Oh, Manhattan es Algonquin.
You've got rations. Rations are military food provisions capable of life recovery.
Life.
Select a ration in the menu display and press the confirmation button for life recovery. If you equip yourself with rations,
Botón
you
puñetazo.
can automatically recover life the moment it hits 0. Field rations are not just emergency food. For a soldier, it's a vital factor in maintaining combat efficiency. Rations are the result of concentrated research and development efforts on the part of the U.S. military's cooking laboratory. Together with calories, meticulous attention is focused on balanced nutrition. Freeze-dried, the rations are easy to carry and keep well. It ain't home cooking, but it'll satisfy your nutritional needs. What's on your mind?
Well, just between you and me,
Sure. What is it?
I prefer rations over Rose's home cooking.
That bad, huh?
Pobre Raiden.
Shoot a fire extinguisher and the contents will spew out. It's probably a good way to distract the enemy. If you ever find yourself under pursuit, give it a try. Necessity is the mother of invention.
Stilma no contesta. Creo que ya pasé el peligro. Oh, wait, aquí es... Aquí la cámara no ayuda a nada. ¿O todavía hay soldados aquí? Hay ciphers. Voy a... usar la chaff, que no quiero sorpresas.
Pues sí, todo el mundo tiene el mapa.
Exacto. No me acuerdo para dónde es. Esta área de aquí arriba creo que nunca vas. Oh, no. Ya me acordé que es... Aún puedo morir aquí. Gosh. Shell to core.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
¿Aquí no está el Johnny?
Parece que no.
2 years, and I will send him to the
Not here.
I-
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
One is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. There it large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit
El
the president.
presidente.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Ay, ¿dónde está el node? Me gusta la barra de vida que sale del presidente. Nomás dice press. Pues alguien está mimido. Oh. gira. Oh, no, ya me acordé que sigue. Oh, no. Güey, ¿es el presidente el que está dormido?
Según yo no. Está dando de vueltas.
Sí. Bro. ¿Cómo se duerme parado?
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2
No me
gauge
digas.
will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
El patito.
Ya era hora de ver algo ameno y agradable.
Oh, ahora hay minas. What? Eso no es tan menos y agradable. No mames, ¿qué se niquita aquí? Oh, y hacen más daño las minas de lo que pensé. Me estoy sangrando. Raiden plugs. Raiden. Raiden, no. 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 Pero tiene mucha vida ahí. 30. Oh, espero que no le haga daño. ¿En serio? No me acordaba, no me acordaba que se dormía ahí. I mean, es el presidente, ¿quién le importa? Oh. Ok, creo que con eso ya despierta. Ahí está. ¡Ah! ¿Por qué se puso enfrente?
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Es como los peatones en GTA que se avientan en el carro. Bueno, los peatones a veces hacen lo mismo en la vida real, pero... Muévete, por favor. Bien. ¿No podía gritarle al presidente o algo así?
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound?
Ok, para empezar, ¿por qué pensó que era mujer? Si escuché su voz.
Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Y segundo, porque andaba de... No sé, manoseando ahí.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Presidente Coomer.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Illuminati.
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it.
Oh, aquí te lo
To be
dice.
more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had
30
Ray
Metal Gear Rays.
redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street, to break the Patriots' control over the business this community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1
¿Cómo los tiene todavía?
to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me.
Oh.
You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop
Ocelos for
Arsenal.
gore.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
Momento Fox
There's
die.
only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
No.
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President.
Free speech.
Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade.
Me recuerda un poco al Tom Hanks.
Let me at least have the freedom to
Tom Hanks.
What are you...
find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Me da risa que Ames y el presidente se mueren. Pues como en las mismas cutscenes en las que aparecen por primera vez. ¿Me lo puedo llevar? Sí. Vamos a llevárnoslo. Ah, lo suelta ahí.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, It almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't
En tus
sacrifice
mamos.
his life in vain.
¿Qué onda con ese
Understood.
typo?
Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president.
Grande
he's been
Konami.
assassinated. What? There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Adrede.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in
Let's
assuming
see.
you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
El
I know
internet.
these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
La
Yeah?
volví.
Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal
Dummy
Gear was
sick.
under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
No me acordaba de eso.
Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't
Eso nunca
choose Snake
pasó.
to be a hero.
Nunca maté a nadie en
They
ese
decided to do a
incidente.
smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Vaya, eso fueron muchas cutscenes. Creo que fue como media hora de cutscenes. Si contamos lo del presidente.
Jack.
Damn.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against
Bro.
me. I was so worried about you.
Pero a primera vez.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small
Eso es normal para los hombres.
prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even posters.
No todos, pero generalmente pues.
Pues sí, es normal que un hombre... Ajá.
Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you.
Yo no tengo decoración, nomás un póster
Would you have been happier if I
que
had a
tengo
picture of
desde,
you hanging on the wall?
desde que era niño.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Que venía en la revista Club
Enough,
Nintendo.
Rose.
That's
We'll
it.
talk about this
Doxeado, papu.
after the mission.
Wait, what?
Right.
¿Por qué doxeado?
After the mission.
No
I
sé.
understand.
Está de moda decir eso.
Por tener un póster. No dije qué póster era. Doxeado. Doxeado al Raiden.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is
Mojado y
flooded.
cansado.
The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about.
Oh, es verdad, es agua de mar,
Don't
guácala.
worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the
Y es
pool
el
from
peor
my
apodo
room,
del mundo.
but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
That's going a bit too Emma far. Survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Alright. Creo que es para acá. A ver, ¿regresar a las minas? Espero que no. Oh. No, Raiden. Espera, ¿puedo entrar aquí? Ah, sí. ¿O no? What? Ah, sí. Oh, el Stillman. ¿No explotó? Ah, güey, no me digas que ya sigue el vamp.
Rápido, según yo todavía faltaba más.
Y sí.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
¿Ese grito qué? ¿Quién lo hizo? ¿Raiden o Vamp? Creo que Raiden.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
No recuerdo muy bien cómo funciona esa pelea.
Jack? Be careful, Jack.
It looks like he's anticipating the incoming bullet's trajectory.
Creo que la M9 era la mejor arma para
Relax though.
para
He
este.
doesn't have you all figured out. Right. Don't use
¿O
the
no?
target locking function. Vamp will anticipate your trajectory if you do, and you'll never manage to land a shot.
O eran las granadas. Güey, ya no tiene oxígeno, ¿cómo está ahí? Güey, saqué el D-Mike.
A ver, ¿qué dice?
No. Creo que la granada también la puedo vender. Esta también. Oh, ¿dónde está? Ah. Yeah. Oh, le bajé un poquito a esta madre. Oh, estoy muerto. Yep. ¿Neta no funciona? Oh. ¿Está arriba? Oh. Ouch. Oh god.
God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Bye bye.
Oh. Creo que sí, sería mejor usar la M9. Bueno, ahí para la otra sí me mata. Se puso a un lado. ¿Es en serio? Oh. 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 Oh, no puedo sacar mi arma. ¿Neta me bajó 2 raciones con eso? No sabía que era posible. No, 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 me va a matar. Bro. No, no. Fuck. Oh. Ya, estoy muerto. No, porque no puedes equipar el arma cuando estás así. Oh, lo esquivé. What? ¡No! Ya lo iba a matar. Oh my god.
Is everything all right? Right? Right in.
Vamos a la M9 mejor. Porque Cuando le aviento granadas al agua pierde estamina. Bueno, esta vez perdió vida, ¿what? ¿Qué sentido? A ver dónde se pone. ¿No explota? Ahora sí. Bueno, no está resultando tan bien como esperaba.
Suele pasar.
La M9 es un poco menos daño del que esperaba. No manches. Ah. Oh, fuck off. What? Hasta perdí la voz. Oh.
My body.
No, vete aquí. Oh my god, hace como un locón.
Right, come in. Right.
Bueno.
Right.
Vamos a ver el Stinger. No le hace nada el Stinger, eso no tiene sentido.
Too fast for Stinger.
Ni siquiera se movió. Cero de 10, Kojima. Ah. Ya bájese de ahí. ¿Y la Claymore que puse? Huh. Nice. Oh, oh. What? Oh. Ah, ese sí fue bullshit. Oh.
I can't move.
Vete de ahí.
I can't move.
Oh, no manches, ¿dónde lo puse? Ni siquiera le voy a disparar de... No lo veo por la cámara. Ah, ya, no, ya valió.
My body.
Bre.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden? Raiden!
¿Es tan rápido? Oh, por supuesto que es invencible. No manches. What? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué no se agarró?
Puse evento.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. ¿No se va a aventar? Oh, no. Ya va a empezar con sus mamadas. Oh, y esa es peor. Muere. Oh. Nice. Ahora sí batallé. Bueno, al menos ya murió. Jeje.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family
La
reunion.
imita.
What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Bueno, al menos te curan cuando lo matas. Ay, me quedé con dos raciones. Wait.
Jack, is that you?
No.
Jack, about trying to break into your room.
No, es
Rose,
Patricio.
just forget about it.
Tardé como media hora en
listen to
matarlo.
me. I said I did it because I was
Es
worried
que está
about
complicado,
you,
man.
but it wasn't just that.
Sí, creo que el Harry es más difícil, pero...
I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else.
Pero por eso mismo
Another
que es más
woman.
difícil ya...
Rose.
I really thought
Sí
so,
lo jugué.
because
Tuve que pelear
sometimes
mucho
you're
contra el
so
Harry cuando
horribly
lo pasaba.
cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So
Did you get in?
yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Ay, Rosita. Oh, bro, no tengo el nodo aquí. No sé ni siquiera. No sé ni siquiera dónde estoy. Oh, no. Oh, directito a la mina. Oh my god. Wait. ¿Me acabo de regresar o...? Por aquí es, creo que por aquí es. Ya. Pura suerte. Ya pues. No, no.
Are you all right?
Oh, esa escena.
O sea, eso quiere decir que estuvo con los calzones miados toda la
Raiden, I'm getting you out of
toda la
here.
misión.
Pero se la...
Get me out.
Bueno, más o
You're
menos.
lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do.
Nanos.
Everybody on this project has them.
¿Y cuándo van a inventar eso?
Good. Let's try.
Para poder hablar por codec.
Me queda se puede.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's
¿Por
right.
nano?
I have nano machines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who
Yeah.
might be able to do it.
I mean, algo parecido, no creo que sea así tal cual.
Really?
Ajá.
I need you
Pero
to come with me to Shell 1.
obviamente si existe, pues no. Commoners no van a saber de esa wea. Va a ser super top secret.
Come on, we have to get moving.
Toxic.
This place will be flooded soon.
¿No has visto que Emma tenía como unos gallitos? Fox die.
We better move.
I can't. I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim!
You're a real...
I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes.
No, es
By
mucho.
that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if
Yo
you
nunca he
think
sido
you're
bueno
running out of
aguantando la
breath.
respiración.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
Los lentes.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
Pero igual se van a mojar, ¿no?
You should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
I see. Oh no. Why? Pero qué pasa si la Rose.
Jack, is that you?
Me gusta la canción.
See ya.
Ah, no dice nada. Bueno. Te la tienes que llevar de la mano, ¿no? Sí.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal.
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the
Otacon.
sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there. Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Hmm.
Did something happen to the President?
Dead.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly
Ya,
created
parece que ya sí,
system,
por alguna razón, no sé
regulate
por qué.
digital information.
¿Por qué le dieron tanto
High-level
clearance a
information
ella?
can be categorized
De hecho, ella ni
into
siquiera debería saber de
clearance
los
levels and
Patriots.
deleted as
Bueno,
necessary,
supongo que por
never
que ella
to be
tenía que ser
seen in
GW,
public.
le dijeron todo.
By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000
Dun,
according to
dun,
the original
dun.
theory advanced by the
No entiendo la
scientific
relevancia de
community.
eso, pero bueno.
Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
¿Sabes qué estaba pensando?
Why? How would you
What?
know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
¿Sabes cómo es un gen? Ah, lo poquito que me falta de la historia.
And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're
De
even
hecho.
beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's
Después de la Escort Mission, ya es prácticamente
One
la,
huge
el área
censorship
final.
system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in
¿Le dejaría aquí para la
AI
otra?
and complex logic played a significant role in your
¿Es que lo puedes
success
terminar en la
with the
otra?
Metal Gear project.
That's not
Sí.
the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there
Bueno,
are
es que
other reasons.
ya al final la mayor parte del juego es más que nada cutscenes.
Van a ser cutscenes y jefes.
GW system,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons. And
Y
is
no
fully
creo
equipped
batallar
with
con los jefes.
cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No, GW is only the system's
Oye, el
core.
gato se metió donde
It's
tengo
only for
los
deciding
bombos.
what
Espero que no
data
lo
is stored or
saque.
deleted. The actual subsystem for
Y
executing
before
the
saca la
task
Chen.
exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
Oh, el Y2K.
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program. Using the internet at full capacity, the program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Oh.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No.
Parece lo trajiste. What the fuck, Raiden?
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Eres Steelman. Ah, ahora sí es Steelman.
What are those
Ah,
sticks in your head?
está todo tieso.
These? They're lacquered chopsticks.
Chinese.
They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Wait, in South
Can't
America.
say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Ay, voy a hacer esta parte del agua y lo voy a dejar. Que no... No quiero que lo primero del siguiente stream sea esto. Oh, wait. Ay, pinche gato. Ya sube el teclado. Aguanta. Sáquese. No, no se quiere salir. Ah. Ah. Listo. Me desorienté. Oh, es cierto, Emma tiene menos oxígeno. Oh no. Oh no, Emma se va a morir. Nah, se aguanta.
Y se aguantó.
Sí, se le bajó la vida, pero... Aunque creo que no hay manera de curarla, creo.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Bugs. I can't handle bugs. I hate them.
Pues yo también. No recuerdo si ella se enoja. Se le quedas viendo. Como la mierda. Uy, ¿por qué tanta cucaracha? ¿No las puedo quemar?
No.
¿Y dónde se meten? Ah, qué asco.
Jack,
Pero sí, si le avanzo más, el siguiente stream va a quedar bien corto. Y si lo decido terminar ahorita, va a quedar muy largo este, so.
well, Jack, it sounds like you and Miss Emma are getting along just fine.
Rose?
I've been monitoring
puso
your
celosa.
every move and conversation. I can't say it's been fun.
Give me a break. I'm only trying to keep her spirits up.
Is that right?
Absolutely. My mission is to get her to the computer room.
That's all?
Yeah,
You're lying. You're attracted to her, aren't you?
I'll admit she's cute.
Cuter than me?
Rose, you're beautiful. You know how I feel about you.
Have you remembered yet?
You mean April 30th?
Yes.
It's your birthday, isn't it?
Wrong. You're not even warm.
What is it then?
Forget it. It's nothing. Maybe I'm just a little jealous.
Rose.
You'd better get moving. Good luck.
I mean, creo que Raiden es muy estúpido porque pues primero Rose le mencionó que el 30 de abril era especial y luego le contó o le hizo recordar la historia de cómo se conocieron. Like, ¿no puede atar los dos cabos el Raiden?
Era una misión.
Bueno, aquí termina. No sé por qué
Está teniendo un problema que es existencial.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
Psycho Streamer. Sale, pues aquí termina el stream. Gracias por ver, bye.